We may be a long way from the catwalks of Paris and Milan, but the spotlight is firmly on Adelaide for one of the most significant fashion events Australia's ever seen. It's on at the Art Gallery of South Australia, and we're about to show you some of the 100 reasons to come and see it for yourself.
Enormous excitement has greeted the arrival of fashion icons, the cream of the crop from the Musée des Arts Decoratifs in Paris, which holds the most comprehensive collection of its kind in the world. It's touring overseas for the first time and is a significant coup for the art gallery's Nick Mitzovich.
It includes 55 of the world's most important designers, 100 garments that, under the guidance of these designers, shook the world of fashion. These are iconic moments in fashion history.
From the classic and enduring silhouette of the Chanel suit to styles that perhaps only Lady Gaga would attempt to pull off, the exhibition ranges from the instantly recognisable to the out there, spanning 7 decades of creative endeavour and incredible craftsmanship. Transporting a fragile and precious collection like this is a major exercise. Back in Paris, a year and a half of planning and conservation work was undertaken before the garments were carefully packed and flown halfway around the world in several planes, each with their very own mannequins. Chief Curator Pamela Goldbaum says the exhibition was made to measure just for Adelaide.
I think what's so wonderful about fashion is that it does give plenty of access to very different kinds of publics, whether it be people who adore fashion or those who have nothing to do with it. There will be something for everyone, and we really tried to choose pieces that would surprise, but also that would give the fantasy quality that fashion is all about.
Put some paper cushion inside each time you have a fold.
And packed carefully for the journey, another very special Adelaide connection, courtesy of Christian Dior. His 1948 evening dress that graces the entrance to fashion icons is called Adelaide. I'd love to think it was named for our city, but Dior gave names beginning with A to his collection of post-war dresses that flared from the waist.
What was quite radical about Christian Dior's new look and the Adelaide dress was that it had a great extravagance of fabric. Coming straight out of the war years, fabric was in short supply, but Christian Dior in his elaborate designs used metres and metres of fabric, and the Adelaide dress has some 15 metres of tulle in just its skirt.
And it turns out that the Adelaide Ensemble is, after all, an old friend of Adelaide the city, having toured here for an expo over 6 decades ago. This is just one of the intriguing stories stitched into the fabric of the Fashion Icons exhibition. There's the Guy Laroche dress that outshone the stars of the movie it featured in, the feather dress once worn by Nicole Kidman, and the Comme des Garçons number that Mick Jagger really should have borrowed for his Adelaide gig. So if you're a dedicated follower of fashion or just love to reminisce about the things you never should have given to the op shop, you have until mid-February to sashay into the art gallery for a look.
Join us next week when we'll pick fresh blueberries, check out a new adventure tour, visit a famous hills farm, and take a look back at picture houses of the past.
Well, that brings us to the end of another very busy show today. Some places to visit, things to do, and some great examples of craftsmanship and design. And speaking of design, you'll be inspired by the brand new SA Homes magazine that's hot off the press. Pages and pages of incredible South Australian homes, and something I always look forward to this time of year. Here's the cover, and you'll find it in your newsagent from Wednesday. And I hope you'll join me next Sunday when I return with the rest of the team for more great stories about SA life. Enjoy your night.
Seen it on SA Life? Go find it in your backyard. southaustralia.com